This is YG Nyghtstorm. Welcome to my vlog. Moving on from a very heartfelt, emotional relationship is difficult. It's hard to admit sometimes that it's over. And men and women handle a breakup differently. And now we're not just talking about any breakup. We talking about somebody you love. I mean, you are really into this person. And unfortunately, something happened that made the relationship dissolve. So let's talk to the ladies first, because I had a client of mine, and I will say she's a friend, but she was going through this particular issue a couple of years ago with her ex-husband. And the issues they had absolutely nothing to do with love, but it had everything to do with loyalty. She loved him, but let's just say she kind of stepped out on him a couple of times, well, more than a couple of times. And he eventually got tired of it and he moved on. And he got remarried and married a wonderful young lady and even became a wonderful stepfather for her children. But my friend wasn't hearing none of that. The guy that she was cheating with, she thought that he was really into her and he loved her, and she told me that the sex was just breathtaking. I told her that was a little bit too much TMI for me, but she wanted me to understand why she was cheating on her husband. Regardless of the case, I told her karma is bad and it's gonna come around, and she's not appreciating her relationship. Well, long story short, Mr. Magic Sex told her that she was stupid to believe that she was his only mistress, because he had a wife and several children waiting on him at home after he finished, his business, laying spells on her. Well, she felt so bad where she actually went after her ex-husband because he was a good man, and she tried her best to sabotage his new relationship. Even after he got remarried, she tried everything. She was like, how could he choose her over me? Why he gonna sit here and do that? And I told her, it's all about loyalty. And basically, he is not putting anyone, not even you, ahead of his new wife. He's being loyal. So after all of her emotions were over, I told her to accept the fact that he was gone and nothing that she could do could bring him back, but she had to move on with her life. Fortunately, she did. She met a nice young man. They're married. And let's just say she doesn't have any more loyalty issues with him. So with women, a lot of the times it can be emotional on trying to deal with a breakup, because you just can't let him go because you're still emotionally attached to him some kind of way. Now, fellas, we get emotional sometimes too, but our thing is that good old thing called power. In our society, the type of woman that we have on our arm when we're showing up at the club or showing up at work or showing up at a banquet, showing up in church, or just walking down the street or in a mall, that woman is a direct reflection of who we are. And we want to look good. We want to have the most beautiful woman that we can possibly get because she defines us. We feel powerful. The more love we have from a woman, the more she tries to do whatever we need for her to do to make us to become the men that we need to be. We feel powerful. But when we lose that mortal goddess, that woman that rocked our world, the woman that we finally fell in love with out of all the other chicks in the world, and we said to our boys we would never, ever, ever jump out the game, we finally fall in love. And when she leaves, regardless of the reason, it could be something that she did or it could be something that we brought on ourselves, it hurts. We're not used to it. We don't like to cry. We don't like to feel pain because as men, that's not powerful. Crying is not allowed. We're not allowed to have emotions. other than anger and testosterone built rage to fight somebody to protect the home. But love, that's a taboo subject for even us to explore, but we are. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, when you lose your power, sometimes we do stupid things. You know, like follow, track down. We won't let them go. And unfortunately, we may abuse, and sometimes we even kill our former lovers because we can't have them anymore through a jealous rage because some other guy is sexing the love of our life. But I want to keep us out of jail, for one, and I want to help you guys with your power struggle on how you can get over your ex, okay? Now, this is stuff that I had to do. For one, you got to understand that it's over. She's gone. And you need to give yourself a self-analysis on what maybe you did wrong and some of your flaws. Okay? Now, another thing, this is the crazy part. Don't do anything stupid. And I'm reading from my own notes on stuff that I did. Don't do nothing stupid. The people that you hang around with, if they are encouraging you to lash out your form of violence on this young lady and her new boyfriend, or how you gonna sit there and take that, she with that dude, you need to do something about that, bruh. Them people, get these people far away from you, because they're gonna encourage you to do something incredibly stupid that's gonna cost you jail time. And these folk are not gonna be there to bail you out. They're not. They're gonna be like, well, I'm sorry you did that, bro, but I gotta go. All right, now 3, you need to honestly, instead of listening to them folks, seek out people who you trust, who have your best interest in mind. And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna wanna talk to someone a little bit older, someone who is in a very serious relationship or been married for a long time, have gone through the ups and the downs, and talk to them on how they are able to deal with their issues. Because no marriage is perfect, no relationship is perfect. And even though grandpa and grandma have been married for 50 years, I'm sure there have been some very dark times in their relationship. Get that wisdom from people who honestly care about you. Not anyone that is secretly attracted to you, because they're going to tell you to do whatever it is so they can get you. And then you might be having some more problems. I've been there. Okay, now another thing that I did to get this aggression off because of the loss of my power, because the love of my life, who I thought was gone, I joined the gym. Lost some weight. Well, I lost like 70 pounds. And the better I looked in the mirror, the better I felt. And the harder I worked out, the more of that aggression I worked out. To be honest, I was just too doggone tired to do anything stupid, okay? You gotta start getting yourself back to who you were and focus on who you were, because now your life is all about you again and not about putting her first. And one more thing I wanna add, date. And when you get out there and date, don't try to find your queen immediately. It's not gonna happen, okay? But date, get out there, get back on the saddle and ride, man. I mean, it's a lot of young women out here who are actually looking for men just like you. And they want to give you a chance, and they want to open their hearts up to you, because you want to open your heart up to somebody, but it has to be to the right person. Take your time, consider exactly what you want and what you need in this new relationship. Don't just go off because she's pretty and she got a nice body. No. That gets old and it can cause drama. Look deeper inside of her. Find the substance over the style. And find your queen. And once you get your queen, and this goes to both ladies and gentlemen, once you find that new person, that great new guy, that awesome new woman, love them honor them, cherish them, respect them, be faithful, and above all, learn how to forgive. A lot of relationships are destroyed through unforgiveness. You're in a relationship with a human being. We screw up. We say things, we mess up, and we regret it. And we see the love of our life with somebody else. So take care, go out there, handle your business. Don't do anything stupid. Don't follow her, don't chase her, and definitely don't try to sabotage his new relationship. But learn from your mistakes, fix your flaws, and go out and find that perfect person for you.